Hey everybody, welcome again to Low Tide. This is episode 77 of Low Tide, the official program for Rude Planet, and I'm your host. So, good afternoon. I'm filming on a Monday afternoon. Usually for my Tuesday episodes, I try to film Sunday night so that I have all of Monday to edit. But like, I just was not feeling it yesterday. I just simply wasn't. And, you know, usually my film routine is in the evening, but I'm in the afternoon. It's the afternoon, and the neighbor's working on his car, and kids are out there playing, so, yeah. But you know what? I want to make sure that I have time to edit. So, like, this may not come out on Tuesday. This may not be a Tuesday episode. Or maybe Wednesday or even Friday. I don't even know. I just want to get it filmed. If it's going to be a Tuesday episode, I have to edit it tonight. And I'm still not feeling it, but at least I'm going to film it. And God, yeah, I definitely need to get new gloves. So, yeah. So yesterday, I just simply decided, you know what, Matt? Let's turn off the reruns. Let's watch a movie. So I watched Boss Level, and it's a movie on Hulu. I don't know if it's a Hulu original. I have no fucking clue. But it's an action sci-fi time travel thing, and it's about. Just to, like, so I don't have to rehash the plot, I'll just tell you what the director, Joe Carnahan, said about this movie. He says that it is if Groundhog Day was an action movie. We kind of already got that with Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise. So, you know, like, that one was more Starship Troopers. This is more John Wick. Getting to that, you know, it's like, okay, so, you know, the movie's about, you know, like this guy, he's been spending reliving the same day over and over again, wondering why he's getting killed. Bare bones, meat and potatoes type shit. So, like, I start the movie, and, like, it starts out with that, you know, like, so you're wondering how I got here type narration. And I immediately thought, God damn it, this movie thinks it's going to be cool. You know, like one of the things that, you know, like there's an adage about, you know, like whenever you're making like a B movie or whatever, that you can't create camp. You can't create cool. So if you got a movie that thinks itself is cool, you got a poser movie. You know, it's like the people that think they're cool usually aren't. Applies to movies as well. So it's like, it's got that typical, you know, so you wonder how I got here type narration. And you see that a lot with young adult movies. But you see it in you know, like more adult fare type stuff. You know, it's like, what was it? You know, I recently talked about like the movie Jumper, which was young adult, and then Limitless, which wasn't young adult. And then if you want to go further back, I talked about Guns Akimbo, which kind of tried to be in the middle of the road. And that's exactly what this movie is. You know, it's like you got a classic rock soundtrack instead of, you know, like, you know, this electro butt rock type shit that we get nowadays. So it's got a classic rock soundtrack, you know, complete with like Badfinger and like Leonard Skinner and that type shit. And like, yeah, but then you have like this like gamer aesthetic, which makes sense because like if the guy's dying every day, you know, so it's like the extra life thing. So like you got like the whole video game thing, but like there's this like Gen X, it wants to have like Gen X tendencies, but at the same time, you know, have like Gen Z tendencies. So it's sort of like a crossover type thing. It's directed by Joe Carnahan. Joe Carnahan directed movies like Narc and Smokin' Aces and the A-Team remake and The Gray. So like he's got a decent, if not very generic, action movie pedigree. Yeah, and it's, you know, and it stars, the main actor is Frank Grillo. It also stars Naomi Watts and Mel Gibson, which was the reason why I watched it. I thought, okay, a new Mel Gibson appearance. You know, Mel Gibson has been a little bit batshit crazy in recent days, or recent years rather. So to like see him, you know, back, you know, in the back in the actor's seat, you know, is really great. It really is. But like at the same time, you know, it's like I didn't go in with any expectations, didn't watch any trailer, didn't read any reviews or anything. So I went into it, and like so Frank Grillo, I don't remember any of the characters' names. I don't know. All I know is that he used to be like a soldier or something, but like he's become a drunk and, you know, is sort of, you know, done his, you know, like slacker bullshit for, you know, who knows how many number of years, and alienated, you know, his wife. So you got the ex-wife bullshit. And she's working at a lab, and the lab is like developing a new piece of the software. That's where I'll end it. Anyway, all you need to know is that he's being chased down by a lot of colorful assassins. You know, like you come straight out of a comic book type assassins. So you got like the John Wick bullshit, and yeah, the movie thinks it's cool as hell, and I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, you got, it's gimmicky and it's kind of annoying. It's got a lot of action on it. It's got a lot of violence in it. Several decapitations. It's usually him. But like, it's just like, you know, what we get with those PG-13 decapitations, or the modern rated R decapitations that we get with shit like Deadpool or whatever. They're very bloodless. You know, it's like you see the head fall off, but no blood or anything like that. You know, so, man, it's gonna be like that today, isn't it? Anyway, Mel Gibson. And Mel Gibson in this movie is basically he's like become what like Cameron Mitchell was, you know, in the later days of his career. You know, just he's a cigar chomper that shows up in a few different rooms, most of the time sitting, says some insane bullshit, And yeah, it's a kind of character that you could film in like a day or two. So you have like basically a big name star that's in the movie for, you know, a certain amount of time, just so you can put the name on the box. But yeah, you know, we've seen this kind of movie before. It's not really anything special. And the narration, you know, like I want to point out about the narration, once it starts, it doesn't stop. You know, it almost goes throughout the entire movie. So, like, it has all the earmarks of being annoying as shit. What I will tell you is that it is largely annoying, just because it's trying to get like that, you know, that cool street cred bullshit going on. But by the third act, it kind of clicks a little bit. It becomes less annoying and more endearing. And, you know, instead of, you know, like shouting at your TV, please, for the love of God, shut up. You know, you actually start to find Frank Grillo's character endearing. Yeah, technically, you know, as I said, Joe Carnahan, yeah, he's you know, a competent director, if not a generic one. And, you know, he's very skilled in this field. But yeah, you know, he's not, you know, he's not, you know, pushing any envelopes or anything. The color palette is a little bit drab. The camera work is decent. The editing is decent. But yeah, yeah, by the third act, I was fine with it. I thought that this movie kind of fell into its own, and even though like it was annoying as shit for about, you know, 45 minutes of the movie, the last half of the movie, you know, it kind of falls into its own. So I'd say it's worth watching, but you know, it's like, you know, it's one of those movies that if I saw the trailer for it, because I can imagine what the trailer looks like. I can just imagine that, you know, it's going to be, you know, hyper stylized and, you know, like freeze frames and bullshit. I may be wrong, but I bet you that's my guess. I'll leave my findings right here. But I imagine if I watched the trailer for this, that I probably wouldn't have watched it at all. But yeah, it fell into its own, even though it's cliched as all hell, and, you know, it doesn't really break any new ground. I would say, yeah. So that is a movie review. I got a movie review in. Fucking A, man. You know, I want to do more movie reviews on the channel. I'm planning on doing those more on like a Friday type thing. I've noticed that my traffic on Fridays is lesser than my traffic on Tuesdays. So like, I'm going to be doing more movie review type stuff. Probably for Friday episodes. Today's an exception if it goes up on Tuesday or tomorrow or Wednesday. But yeah, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do some, you know, comic book reviews and other shit on the channel soon. I keep saying that, don't I? Anyway, I've run my mouth, haven't I? So it's time to take a break.
The maker of Rinse Away, the family dandruff control. One capful once a week for long-lasting dandruff control. Rinse Away. And by New Denture Cream. The only toothpaste powerful enough for dentures. Denture Cream.
So, yeah, I have here, and as you can see on the back of the box here, it says box number 9. I have here a mystery box from smallTown Collectibles. He's a YouTuber and Instagrammer. He's in the community. He's a supporter of this channel and pretty cool dude. This is one of his mystery boxes. I've seen a few on YouTube, and I thought I'd give it a shot. I can't remember how much these were worth. I think it was like 75. I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, you know, go check out his channel if you haven't. You know, I'll leave his info in the description so you can go check him out. Man, I'm just running my mouth today. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I have no idea how many books are in this box. I know I didn't win the grand prize. I do know that for a fact. But yeah, he's a really cool dude, and he's got a really great channel. So let's get the... Oh yeah, that's the thumbnail maybe. I don't know. Hey, your guess is as good as mine. But yeah, so like it's a heavy box. So like I want to guess probably about 12 books in this. But yeah, he's a member of the community. He's really active and he's really supportive. So let's just, you know, like break right into this and see what the fuck he got me here. So, ooh. So, yeah, there. Come on. Yeah, you know, it's like I've been wanting to do more community boxes anyway. It's just, I've been doing mainly more corporate bullshit for a while. So like I want to do more community boxes for a while. So like I'm dipping my toe in, and like the retriever box from, you know, last week was really good. So we'll just see, you know, what we got going on here. But what the fuck? It says open from this side. So I will, I'll take your advice, Jimmy. Maybe I'll open it. I'll take your advice, Jimmy. Yeah, you know, like if I had done this yesterday, it would have just come off as fake because I just wasn't feeling it. It's like, you know, even though you're like seeing mostly, for the most part, you know, like this is who I am in character a little bit. So, you know, I just didn't really feel like, you know, I didn't really feel like getting into character at all yesterday. So, like, I said, well, fuck it, Matt. Just skip Tuesday and, you know, worry about Friday. But, like, I woke up today and I thought, I can possibly film this today, get this out of the way. So, yeah, let's lock this so it doesn't go off in my pocket. And we'll see what we have here. So, we have The Amazing Mary Jane, #1, blank cover. And then this one on the back, it says Battle Lines variant, last sold for $3.02. Captain America #4. I like that cover. I do like that cover. Yeah, so I got that. And then facsimile edition. So we have a facsimile edition of, oh yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 347. So this is a famous cover, as everybody knows. This is the facsimile, so it ain't worth dick. But, you know, it's like I'm happy to have it because, like, I used to have all these. I used to have these kind of books back in the day, and, you know, it's like I haven't read them in a long time, so I am very happy to have that. That cover has been like redone to death. So yeah, what we have here. This is another variant, last sold for $4.99. Rorschach #1. I'm not a fan of Tom King. And now, truth be told, if you want me to be honest with you, I'm not really that big of a fan of Watchmen anyway. So, like, Rorschach #1 was not really on my radar this year, but, like, you know, I'm happy to have it, you know, because I'll give it a shot, but, like, realistically, you know, like, this was one that, you know, like, I had not planned on getting. So, let's see what we have here. We have... yeah, we got Wolverine #1. Yeah, we got Wolverine #1 variant edition. Says it's worth $8. Not my thing, but I know it's a lot of other people's, so like, yeah. And then what do we have here? Nakayama, last sold $9.99. Hell yeah, I got this. This is a Marauders issue. I got this out of Spider-Man booth. So, yeah, cool. And then Anacleto. I like Anacleto. Anacleto variant, last sold $12.50. Excalibur #1. So, there you go. Some mutant bullshit for you. And now we got, says this is worth $15. It's got a certificate of authenticity, too. Signed by Terry Dodson. I'll let you see it first. Amazing Spider-Man #7. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, this is getting up there. Not bad. And then what we have here. Oh, yeah. This is some spec that I'm not really sure is going to be worth it at the end of the day. I'm happy to have this. You know, it's like I am working on my Superman collection, but like, you know, realistically, I'm not going to pay Comic Tom prices on bullshit like this. So, but we have, what is that? Superman #4. This is the first edition of Bloodsport. The character's possibly going to be in James Gunn's Suicide Squad. So you got, you know, speculators out there running their mouth on it. But like, unless he, you know, survives longer in the movies than he does in the comic books, I don't really see that going very far. But I'm happy to have it because, as I said, I'm not willing to pay Comic Tom prices for it. So, yeah, you've given me something I know for sure I want. And then finally, what we have here. This is Batman 100 Mercado Virgin variant. I got this out of one of the Superior boxes, I think. So yeah, there you have it. I've not read. You know, I am so far behind on things I haven't read yet. And it's like, I got, you know, Batman is piling up. And like all my indies are piling up. And it's like, I got tons of comics that, you know, I just need to sit down and read one day. But like, yeah, I'm happy to have that. That's the values here, dude. So like, you got a good box. I'm not a variant collector. So like, that would be where I'd knock you. That's the main thing I'd knock you on, is I am not a variant collector. But at the same time, I know a lot of people that would be just thrilled as all hell with this box, and the value is certainly there. So like, yeah, bravo, you did a good job here, man. You guys need to go check out SmallTown Collectibles, because he has a series on his channel where he does 10 questions with members of the comic YouTuber community. And like, it's really insightful stuff. I mean, like, you know, a lot of the people that, you know, you might have been running across with on YouTube, yeah, you get to learn a lot. So like, he's got a great series on there. So definitely check out SmallTown Collectibles. Sub him up. You know, he definitely deserves them. He's doing a really knockout job. In fact, I'm kind of jealous of some of the content he's doing. So keep that shit up, man, and like, keep me apprised of the next SmallTown Collectibles box, because if I got the cash, if it's in my budget, I'll buy it. Okay, so like, that's that. I don't know how, as I mentioned earlier, I don't know how this episode is going to pan out. If this is a Tuesday episode, I may not have an episode on Friday. I'm letting the mail come in, and I'm out. I have a big box to open on this channel. It's not here yet, and it's probably not. It's going to probably be here, you know, like Wednesday. It's supposed to be here Wednesday, but I really don't want to, you know, like, worry about getting it in here on Wednesday and then shooting it that night. So I don't know if I'm going to have, you know, a proper episode on Friday. If I do an episode on Friday, it might just simply be a movie review, but that's fine. You guys like movies, don't you? I like to think so. I pretend I like them. So anyway, that's that. March giveaway is still ongoing. I am giving away a copy of a signed copy of Thor #4, signed by Donnie Cates. It is the 3rd or 4th or 5th something printing version variant. The Unknown Comics street level hero exclusive. It is a 9.8, and I'm giving that away to somebody at the end of the month. And then if you want to win that, you gotta be subscribed to the channel. You need to leave a comment on a March video and be a U.S. resident. And then also I'm still doing the push for 500 subscribers. Once I reach 500 subscribers, I am going to be giving away this. I'm going to be giving away Amazing Spider-Man #55, the Virgin variant. Limited to 2,500 copies. This copy is signed and it is worth a little bit of cash. So if you want it, sub up, share this shit, get your friends here, tell them, comment, get the algorithm to like my channel, guys. Yeah. Oh. Man, so like that's episode 77, man. We're really pushing through it. So, yeah, I guess that's it. I will be back again. If not, I'll be back again either Friday or Tuesday. I have no fucking clue. Was that short?